All right, this is going to be a spine lengthening practice. So come to seated when you're ready. So with your legs crossed, sitting on a bolster or a block or a pillow. Roll your shoulders down your back. And focus on your breath. And see if you can feel the weight of your sit bones lengthening down as you reach the back of your head, the back of your neck up. Slight tuck of your chin. And feel that you're creating length of your spine now by pressing down with your sit bones into the surface of your prop, and then lengthening up the crown of your head. So the idea is that you energetically are reaching down through your sit bones and up through your crown. This is going to create more length. Now notice if there's a tendency to open the ribs or flare the ribs. Instead, knit the ribs in and lengthen up the back of the ribs. So the front ribs close, the back ribs lift. Shoulder blades soften. Back of the neck long. Slight tuck of your chin. Pressing the chin back to press the head back. Okay? Now, the reason we do all of these cues is to create the length of the spine. So imagine if your wall, or if you had your back against a wall. Okay, so I'm going to use the foam roller as an example. So I want to make sure I have my sacrum here, which is the back of my pants. Okay, I'm just going to have my legs apart. And see, the back of my sacrum is against the roller, back of the ribs against the roller, and then back of the head. Let's keep it upright. Yeah, see that? So we want to create length. And the hardest part is really the head, because a lot of us have our heads forward. So press the head back to create more length through the back of the head, back of the neck. Okay? And then just find your breath here in your nice, tall spine. And breathe. So we always want to breathe slowly so we can slow the mind down and become aware of the body, of the spine. When you live from the awareness of your spine, you can start to move with more awareness and mindfulness. And your movements come from your spine, come from a place of control. Everything is about control, controlling your body and your mind. This is called self-mastery. When we can master our mind, we can master our body and thus our emotions. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more time. Take your hands to your heart. Set an intention to become mindful of your spine. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take a side stretch, bringing your right hand down. Reach over to the left with your left and press your left ribs out. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, left hand down. Press your right ribs over and expand. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your hand outside your thigh, your back hand to the floor. Lengthen up through your spine, your crown, and reach down through your roots, your sit bones. As you exhale, turn from your chest and twist. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Again, pushing into the back hand. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. And lengthen from pressing your sit bones down, your crown up. And exhale to twist. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take your hands to your knees. Start to circle your shoulders, moving and loosening up around your shoulders, your ribs, your chest, your back. Make big circles like a saucer. Circle as big as you can. Circle the other way. One more time. Very good. Come on down to your hands and knees. And then we move from the hips. Circle the hips back and forward. Hips back and forward. Circle the other way. One more time. Good. And from here, walk your hands forward. Keep your hips where they are. If you have the pillow or block, you can put your hands on top of those props to give you some more height. And then rest your forehead down. If your forehead can't touch the floor, you need to put something underneath it, so it can be your pillow here under your forehead and your hands on the floor. The point of this is to back bend, open up the heart space. Press your chest towards the floor, open up and expand the armpits. Press into your hands. Good. Inhale. Bring the hands in. Come into tabletop. Going into some cat cows. So this is called cat pose. Tuck the tail. Tuck the chin. Inhale. Cow. Lift the sit bones. Lift the chest forward. Exhale. Draw the chest in. Press into the hands. Broaden the shoulder blades. Inhale. Extend the heart. Lift the sit bones. One more time. Exhale, tuck, lift, pull in. You should feel this stretching the low back here. And then lift the chest. Okay, good. Now find a nice straight, flat spine. So remember that roller or that wall behind you, can you feel as if you have the same stack here? So from the sacrum to the back ribs, to the back of the head. Now notice here where sometimes what we do is we'll collapse the ribs, yeah? What happens is we drop the ribs, we do this drop of the belly. I want you to pull your belly button in, pull your front ribs in, pressing your back ribs up, okay? So we want to just really think about length. All right, from here, tabletop with the flat back. Reach your right leg back. Keep everything straight, just like you worked on having that nice straight spine. Slight tuck of your chin. I know it's hard if you're trying to look at the screen, so just listen to the cues. Slight tuck of your chin. Press your crown forward. Lengthen your right leg back. Push more weight into the right hand to counter your balance. And then take your left arm forward, find your balancing table. Long spine here. Good, and bring the hand down and the knee down. Take your left leg back, squeeze your thigh, point your foot so the leg is firm. Push into your left hand to counterbalance. Inhale the right arm forward, you're creating length through the whole spine. Crown of the head reaches forward. Slight tuck of your chin, keeping the head back in line with your spine. And exhale, bring the hand, the knee down. So good. Now inhale, press onto your knees. Good. I want you to push your hips forward. Use your hands, push your hips forward, lean back. You're gonna feel a stretch down your quads. The more you push into your glutes, the more your hips push forward. Do you feel that? You gotta squeeze the glutes to strengthen the firming of the legs. And then lengthen the heart. Good, bring it forward. Let's do that one more time. Hips press forward, bend the knees to lean back. But don't let the ribs collapse. Keep the ribs in so your core is holding in, it's hugging in. Push the hips, feel the stretch of the quads. How far can you go back? Feel the stretch in the quads. Push into the feet and return. Very good. Now take the arms up. Good, and you're going to take your side stretch again, over this way, with the left arm reaching. Side stretch is good for the low back. Inhale up, exhale to the other side. Soften your shoulders. Breathe down your low back. Good, now inhale, take the arms wide. You're gonna twist to the right. Take your right hand to your foot or tuck your toes, bring your hand to your heel and reach the left arm up. Now you don't have to touch the foot if it's too far. You can just keep leaning back like you did earlier with your hips pushing. Your hand can hover, okay? And let's twist the other way. Bring it to center, twist to the left hand down, or you're gonna hover the hand, push the hips forward, lift the heart, lift the heart, lift the heart, and return. Good. From here, take your right leg out to the side. Your foot is now pointing forward, okay? Take it up and over into a side stretch here. Look at that. We're doing a lot of side stretches. Wonder why? Maybe it has something to do with lengthening the spine. We have to be able to create more space in our side body if we want to keep the spine long. Okay, push into the bottom hand, move and translate your ribs towards the ceiling. Good, inhale, inhale, rise up, take it to the other side. Side stretch. Good, inhale up. Exhale, take your twist and take the hand back towards the foot. Press your hips forward, lift your heart. Exhale, windmill your hands forward. And now from here, we're taking a twist. So you inhale, lifting up the right hand, same side that the leg is out. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your ear to the floor. Inhale, bring it up again. Exhale, twist. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, twist. Now you can rest your ear down. Take the other arm around your back if you want to add that bind. Good, release it, come back up, inhale, reach up, circle the arm back, 3, circle back, 2, circle back, 1, good. From here, bring your knee in, foot in, tabletop, take your other leg out, left leg out, inhale, rise up, and then side stretch away from your foot. Press into the floor with the bottom hand. Press your ribs, translate your ribs to the ceiling. Feel that side stretch like a rainbow. Inhale, reach up, take it to the other side. Stretch through the side body. Go as far as you can. Good, inhale, rise and twist. Take it back. The hand can come to the foot here. Lift the heart, lift the heart, lift the heart. Exhale, windmill the hands down to the floor. Now you take the left arm up. Same side of the foot that's out. Exhale, rotate, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate and twist. One more, inhale, up. Open, exhale, twist, and stay here. Bring your ear down. You can slide the other arm around your low back for the bind. Push down with the bottom arm. Turn your chest away from the floor. Good, and then release. Inhale, reach up, circle your arm back for 3, circle back for 2, and circle back for 1. Very good. Come back down. All right, from here, I want you to bring your knees apart. So we're opening the hips here, which is helpful to release the low back. So fish pose, frog pose. So the knees are wide, and notice how my ankles are behind my knees. Okay, they're not out wide, they're not in like a child's pose. They're right behind my knees. And then you want to maybe come down to the elbows, okay? But depending on what your body's feeling, how your body's feeling today, don't force it, especially because we're putting weight in the knees. We don't want to press into the knees. Instead, I want you to press your thighs up. So you're working more from your glutes. So what you're going to feel is that the outer hips are pressing back. The outer hips are pressing back. The thighs are pressing back. The hips feel like they're opening up. And then you're using gravity to help you find more depth. So just breathe here. If you have a bolster, you can put it in front of you, under your chest. Very good. Okay, come on back. Slowly inch your knees in one at a time. Slide them in. Okay? All right, now we get to come on down to our elbows and our hips. Straighten the legs, untuck the toes. Press down into your elbows, lift your chest. This is called Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose, just like in Egypt. And push down into your hips, slight tuck of your tail. See how that feels to root down from your pubic bone. Lengthen up your spine. Roll your shoulders down your back. Good, one more breath here. Good, now come on down to the floor. Bring your elbows wide like goal posts. Elbows bent. Turn your head to the left. Slide your hand under your chest and press off your left side. Now you can stack the hips, but notice what's happening in the shoulder. You're stretching the front of your shoulder, your pec muscle. So feel softness here. Breathe into that side of your body, your chest, your shoulder. Don't force it. Just breathe. Just breathe. All right, one more breath. Soften as much as you can. And then switch. Take the gaze to the other side. Slide your hand under your shoulder and press off that side. Good, come on back down. Now we need to strengthen our back a little more. Take your hands under your forehead. Soften your shoulders down your back. Pressing down into your hips. Lift your legs and press your hips. Remember that the legs need to be firm as you press your hips to lift your legs. Bring it down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift off. Press your hips, your glutes down as you firm your thighs. And release one more time. Inhale. Exhale, lift off. Press your hips, squeeze your thighs. Can you rotate the outer thighs down and the inner thighs up? Squeeze the inner thighs. Try to touch the big toes together. And release. Bend your knees. Sway your legs side to side like windshield wipers. Good. Last one. Take your hands back. Press your hands against your thighs. And notice how the shoulders are rolling forward. Roll your shoulders off the floor and down your back. Push your hands into your thighs. And release. Bend your knees. Sway your legs side to side like windshield wipers. Good. Last one. Take your hands back. Press your hands against your thighs. And notice how the shoulders are rolling forward. Roll your shoulders off the floor and down your back. Push your hands into your thighs. Now inhale, lift only your chest. Your head will follow. Keep your chin slightly tucked, lengthening the back of your neck, tucking the chin slightly, using the strength of your back. Push your hips down. And lower down. You can relax your ear to the floor. If you want to go deeper, you can clasp your hands. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift off, chest up, roll your shoulders up and then down your back. Push your hands, squeeze your arms, firm your upper arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, open the heart. Exhale, drop your other ear down. Now you can just roll over onto your back. Finding bridge pose. Push down with your heels. Make sure you can bring the heels close enough you could almost touch them. Bring your feet close towards each other, just a few, 2 inches apart. That's the most you want to go. Now press your heels down. Reach your knees forward. Lift those hips, the power of your glutes. Press into the back of your arms, your upper arms. Press into the floor. Hug your inner thighs. And exhale, roll down your back. We're going to do one more. Inhale here. Exhale, curl your tail, roll off your low and mid back. Press your upper back into the floor. Your upper arms press into the floor. Reach your knees forward. Exhale to come down to the ground. So good. Okay, let's see how our spine is doing. Come to your puppy pose, the one we did in the beginning, with the knees under the hips. Walk your hands forward. Now, can you bring your forehead to the floor? Open your chest to the floor. Press into your hands. Did you make more room in your spine? Do you feel more space in your spine? And then one more thing you can do here is try out a down dog. Tuck your toes, press your hips back. Now the secret is you have to shift your weight to your feet. So push with your hands. Push with your hands to bring your heels back, to press your hips back. Now, if this is feeling like a lot, right, your knees are going to be bent, that's going to help you create more length in your spine. Okay, another thing you can do is use a wall. Let me change the camera. So what you can do here is use the wall and press against the wall. Press your hips back, soften your knees, and then do a little tail wag, looking one side and the other. Good. From down dog, walk your hands in to your feet, forward fold, relax your head, circle your head out, bend your knees, your hands are going to support the weight of your body, so you're really able to Relax your head, okay? Relax your head. And then look at your feet as you slowly roll up to create that length in your standing spine. Roll your shoulders down your back. Now find your feet are just 2 or 3 inches apart, no wider. Okay, look right under the hips. It's where they always should be. Push down with your big toes, the ball of your big toes. Squeeze your inner thighs. Wrap your outer hips back to activate your glutes, firming your glutes. Draw in your navel, draw in your low ribs, knitting the low ribs, lengthening up the back ribs. Shoulder blades, soften, soften. Take one hand above your ear, pull the ear away from your neck, from your shoulder, stretching your neck. And then turn your chin down towards your shoulder, stretching the back of the neck. And release, take it to the other side, pull your ear away from your shoulder. Turn your chin towards your shoulder, down, feeling the stretch down the back of the neck. And release. Now just circle your nose in front of you like you're drawing a circle on a whiteboard in front of you. Circle the other way. And now roll your shoulders back a few times. And find your neutral or tall spine, remembering that wall or foam roller behind your back. So your sacrum, your back ribs, and the back of your head, all in one line, shifting your weight a little bit more towards the middle of your feet. Activate the feet, the legs, the core. Reach your crown up. Your shoulders soften down your back like a backpack. Beautiful work. Take your hands to your heart. Thank you so much. Namaste.